In the heart of ancient Athens, around 46 BCE, a young poet named Agathon won first prize at the prestigious Linnaea festival. To celebrate his triumph, he hosted a grand symposium, a drinking party attended by Athens' most influential thinkers and artists. Among the guests were the philosopher Socrates, his young admirer Alcibiades, and the playwright Aristophanes. The evening was filled with speeches, each guest attempting to outdo the others in their praise of love and beauty. But amidst these philosophical conversations, something extraordinary was about to unfold. For within this gathering of Athens' finest minds, a radical idea about the nature of love would be presented, one that would challenge everything they thought they knew. Tonight, we will explore the depths of this profound dialogue, a journey that reveals love as more than just a fleeting emotion. Join us as we unravel Plato's Symposium, an Athenian banquet that changed the course of Western philosophy forever. Before we begin, a small request. Most of the people listening tonight aren't subscribed. If this channel has ever helped you drift off, take a moment to subscribe. It's free. It helps this channel more than you'd think, and you can always change your mind later. And if you feel like it, leave a comment telling me where in the world you're listening from and what time it is where you are. I love reading them. One more thing before we begin. I'm also a co-founder of a sleep app, built to be the most affordable one out there. No ads, ever. Just sounds and stories made to help you sleep. It may not be released yet as this video goes up, but if you're watching a little later, it might be out by now. Just search for it. It should be easy to find. It works on iPhone, Android, and everything in between. Downloading it is the best way to support this channel. In Plato's Symposium, the gathering turns to Socrates for wisdom on love. Amidst the banquet's merriment, Socrates recounts a profound encounter with Diotima, a wise woman from Mantinia. Socrates describes her as someone who understood the nature of love more deeply than anyone he had met. According to Socrates, Diotima taught that love is not merely a physical attraction, but an intricate spiritual journey toward ultimate beauty and truth. This spiritual quest, she said, involves progressing from appreciation of physical beauty to admiration for moral beauty. And finally, it leads to a divine wisdom that transcends the mundane world. Diotima's insights, recounted by Socrates, would shape centuries of thought on the nature of love and the pursuit of higher knowledge. Her teachings reveal love as a profound force that drives us toward ultimate understanding and divine connection. And so, we find ourselves at the heart of Plato's Symposium, where love is not just a fleeting emotion, but a transformative path to enlightenment. First, let's understand why Plato saw love as more than just an emotion. He believed it was a divine force driving us to seek our other half, our soulmate. This concept is beautifully articulated in the Symposium, where Diotima introduces us to her theory of love, a journey upwards through 7 rungs or stages. Now, imagine a ladder with 7 rungs. The first rung represents our initial attraction, love for a particular body. According to Diotima, this first stage is all about physical beauty. It's the initial spark that draws us to another person. This isn't shallow love, but rather a profound recognition of beauty in its most tangible form. Think of it as the gateway to deeper connections. Diotima compares this first rung to being in love with the beauty of a single person, their face, their body, their unique qualities that make them who they are. But why is this stage so important? Because it sets the foundation for what's to come. It's where our journey of love begins. It's like planting a seed that will grow into something far greater and more complex over time. As we climb higher on the ladder, this initial love expands to include moral beauty, then the beauty of souls, and finally, the absolute form of beauty. And so, we see that love for a particular body is not just about physical attraction. It's the spark that ignites our journey towards divine wisdom. But love as Diotima teaches us, is not confined to a single body. It begins to expand outwards, like ripples on a pond. This is the second rung of love, loving the beauty in all bodies. Imagine you're standing in an ancient Greek agora, bustling with merchants and citizens. You might see a young man, his eyes sparkling with admiration for a passerby. He's not just drawn to one person anymore, he sees beauty everywhere. In the strong profile of a blacksmith, in the graceful stride of a dancer. His love is becoming less personal, more universal. It's as if his heart is reaching out, trying to embrace something greater than itself. Diotima tells us that all men and women are pregnant with love. They yearn for progeny, not just physical children, but intellectual ones as well. This isn't a mere sentiment, it's a profound truth embedded in our very nature. We are born to create, to bring forth new life and ideas into the world. And so, love begins to transcend individual bodies, becoming something much larger than itself. It's no longer just about one person. It's about the beauty that unites us all. This is the power of love. It can grow, evolve, and encompass more than we initially thought possible. But this is just the beginning. There are still many rungs to climb on Diotima's ladder. For now, let us appreciate the beauty that binds us all together and marvel at how far our hearts can reach when set free by love. This stage, Diotima explains, is marked by our growing awareness that physical beauty is but a reflection of something far more profound, the moral goodness and character of another person. For Plato, love becomes not merely an attraction to outward form, but an admiration for virtues like courage, wisdom, and justice. This shift signifies our progression towards understanding love's true essence. Here, we are drawn not just to how someone appears, but to who they truly are at their core, their soul. This love transcends the superficial and reaches for the substantial. Diotima likens this shift to a child's growth. Just as a young child sees only surfaces, an adult comes to recognize deeper values that underpin our interactions and relationships. It's as if love, like wisdom, matures with time. As we evolve in our understanding of beauty, our capacity to love grows richer and more meaningful. This third rung of love marks a critical transition from appreciating physical beauty to cherishing moral beauty, setting the stage for even greater insights into the nature of love. For now, let us savor this shift and recognize how far our hearts can reach when guided by love's profound journey from superficial to substantial. The next stage promises a further unveiling of love's mysteries as we continue our ascent towards divine wisdom. The journey up Diotima's ladder of love continues, revealing yet another dimension of this profound force. At the fourth rung, we encounter a love that transcends individual beings, reaching out to encompass the beauty found in laws and institutions themselves. Diotima teaches us that as love evolves, it broadens its scope. It no longer resides solely within the confines of a single person or even multiple individuals. Rather, it extends to the structures that govern our societies, laws and institutions. These laws and institutions, crafted by human hands, embody a form of beauty that is both tangible and intangible. They reflect our collective wisdom, our moral codes, and our desire for order and justice. Consider the ancient Greek city-states. The laws that governed Athens and Sparta were not merely tools of control. They embodied the ideals and values of their people. They were beautiful in their intention and their execution, guiding societies towards harmony and stability. For example, the Athenian constitution, praised by Aristotle for its balance of power, was a reflection of the Athenians' commitment to democracy and equality under the law. It was beautiful because it sought to uphold these ideals within the framework of governance. As we climb this rung, love for laws and institutions is not passive admiration, it is active engagement. It is the citizen who strives to uphold the principles of justice, the legislator who crafts laws with wisdom and foresight, and the judge who interprets these laws with fairness and integrity. The beauty in laws and institutions is dynamic. It evolves as societies grow and change. It is a love that adapts, reforms, and seeks to perfect the systems that guide our collective lives. At this rung, we realize that love's journey is not just an inner quest. It has a profound impact on the world around us. It shapes the laws and institutions that govern our lives, reflecting back to us our deepest values and aspirations. The further expansion of love to societal structures demonstrates its transformative power. By loving the beauty in laws and institutions, we contribute to a more just, harmonious, and beautiful world, a world that reflects our highest ideals and aspirations. On this rung, love is not merely an impulse, but a spiritual journey towards understanding the world around us. Diotima teaches that as we advance in our love for knowledge, we gain insight into the eternal forms of beauty and goodness. This intellectual pursuit is more than just acquiring information. It's about grasping the essence of what makes something beautiful or virtuous. By loving the beauty in knowledge, we begin to perceive truth itself, which transcends mere facts and figures. Imagine for a moment that every mathematical formula is not just a tool, but an elegant expression of order and harmony in the universe. Or consider how studying philosophy isn't merely about learning historical debates, but about exploring the nature of reality itself. With each insight we gain, our love for knowledge deepens, drawing us nearer to a direct encounter with divine wisdom. This elevation of love to intellectual pursuits shows how our search for understanding is inherently beautiful and sacred. Our journey up the ladder of love continues as we ascend to the sixth rung, where we begin to perceive beauty not just in physical forms, but as an abstract idea itself. Diotima teaches that this level of love is characterized by a deep appreciation for the concept of beauty itself, rather than any particular instance of it. Here, we start to contemplate the essence of beauty, beyond the specifics of a beautiful face or a harmonious melody. This elevation leads us to ponder what beauty truly is, a philosophical quest that begins to detach love from mere physical attraction. At this stage, we are drawn to the idea of beauty more than any singular beautiful thing. Diotima likens this pursuit to a form of spiritual awakening, where one's love for beauty becomes a love for the divine wisdom that underlies all beauty. This sixth rung of love marks the beginning of a profound journey toward understanding beauty as an absolute, transcending any specific manifestations. As we ascend further, we recognize that true beauty is not confined to the physical realm, but resides in the intellectual and spiritual spheres. This love for beauty itself ultimately leads us to contemplate the very essence of divine wisdom, which is the source of all true beauty. It's here that love transforms into a pursuit of knowledge and truth, a sacred journey that elevates our understanding to divine realms. This broader perspective prompts the lover to move beyond mere physicality and into the realm of souls. Here, the attraction shifts toward the inner qualities of a person, their virtues, wisdom, and character. As the journey continues, love becomes a quest for understanding the essence of beauty within laws, institutions, knowledge, and wisdom. This is where the spiritual nature of love truly comes into play. At the highest rung of Diotima's ladder, one encounters absolute beauty, a direct connection to divine wisdom. This is where love transcends the mere physical or intellectual, becoming a quest for spiritual truth. This ancient wisdom finds contemporary relevance in modern discussions about love and relationships. In an era where superficial attractions are often overemphasized, Diotima's theory reminds us of the deeper spiritual journey that true love entails. By emphasizing the progressive nature of love, from physical to soulful, institutional to divine, Diotima's ladder offers a holistic view that can enrich modern relationships. Her teachings underscore the importance of moving beyond surface attractions and investing in deeper, more meaningful connections. This resonates particularly well in an age where the pursuit of genuine connection is a valued ideal. Moreover, Diotima's emphasis on love as a spiritual journey toward divine wisdom provides a framework for understanding how our relationships can elevate us, both individually and collectively. In the contemporary world, where relationships are often complex and multifaceted, her theory offers a roadmap for navigating these complexities with depth and intention. As we continue to explore the nature of love and relationships, Diotima's timeless wisdom serves as a guiding light. Her insights into the progressive spiritual journey of love remain as relevant today as they were in ancient Greece. Understanding and applying Diotima's theory can enrich our modern relationships, fostering deeper connections and elevating love to its most transcendent form. The Symposium, one of Plato's most celebrated dialogues, is renowned for its exploration of deep philosophical questions about love and human existence. Introduced by Socrates in the dialogue, Diotima's theory of love offers a profound lens through which to understand the spiritual journey of love. Her speech, often referred to as the ladder of love, delineates the path from physical attraction to divine wisdom. Diotima's insights continue to resonate, their enduring legacy shaping philosophical discourse on love. Her theory suggests that love is not merely about seeking one's other half, rather, it's a spiritual journey toward ultimate beauty and truth. The Symposium's exploration of love and beauty has left an indelible mark on Western philosophy, influencing generations of thinkers. By framing love as a ladder to the beautiful and the good, Plato's work offers a timeless perspective on human relationships. Diotima's theory of love serves as a powerful reminder that love transcends mere physical attraction, reaching toward the divine. Her insights underscore the transformative potential of love, elevating it from simple desire to a pathway to wisdom and enlightenment. This enduring legacy of Diotima's theory continues to inspire us, reminding us that love is more than just a fleeting emotion. It's a spiritual odyssey toward the divine. Her teachings encourage us to see love not as a finite end, but as an eternal quest, continually reaching for higher planes of understanding and connection. This theory posits that true wisdom lies in recognizing the forms behind appearances, and that our mortal lives are a constant attempt to recall and connect with these eternal truths. Plato believed that recollection, or anamnesis, plays a crucial role in this pursuit of wisdom. He argued that our souls once dwelt among the eternal forms, but have since forgotten them upon entering the physical world. The process of recollection, therefore, is not merely about remembering past events or experiences, but rather about reconnecting with these divine truths that our souls once knew. This concept fits neatly into Plato's vision of a world where forms are the ultimate reality and physical manifestations are mere imitations. In the next chapter, we will delve deeper into Diotima's theory of recollection and how it shapes our pursuit of wisdom through love. In ancient Greek mythology, the tale of Eros and Psyche captivates with its exploration of love's transformative power. At the heart of this story lies a profound connection between love and immortality. Psyche, a mortal woman, falls in love with Eros, the god of love himself. This love, however, is forbidden by divine decree. To test her devotion, Eros sets Psyche a series of seemingly impossible tasks. Through her unwavering love and perseverance, Psyche overcomes each challenge. Ultimately, Zeus grants Psyche immortality, allowing her to be with Eros forever. This myth underscores the idea that love can elevate mortals to divine status. This connection between myth and philosophy illustrates how ancient Greek thought intertwines with its rich storytelling traditions, supporting the spiritual dimension of love's pursuit. In the ancient Greek world, love was not merely seen as a fleeting emotion or a physical attraction. Instead, it was regarded as a profound spiritual journey that required both courage and endurance. According to Diotima's teachings in Plato's Symposium, love begins with the recognition of beauty in a single person or object and ascends through various stages towards an appreciation of absolute beauty. This journey is not easy, nor is it without its trials. Suffering, in this context, plays a pivotal role as a catalyst for spiritual growth. Plato's Phaedrus delves into the idea of love as a form of madness, where the lover is driven by an intense passion that can lead to both great joy and deep sorrow. In this state of divine madness, the lover experiences a kind of suffering that is essential for their spiritual development. The agony and ecstasy of this love are echoed in the myth of Phaethon, who sought to drive Apollo's chariot only to be struck down by Zeus's thunderbolt. This myth serves as a poignant illustration of the idea that true love and spiritual elevation are only attainable through great suffering. Aristophanes' tale in the Symposium similarly underscores the importance of suffering in love's journey, with the halves of humanity longing for their other halves, driven by an unquenchable desire. The relentless pursuit of union, despite the pain and separation, highlights the transformative power of love through overcoming suffering. To grasp this form, one must ascend through several rungs on the ladder of love, each representing a deeper understanding and appreciation for beauty. The ultimate goal is not just to see beauty in the physical world, but to perceive its pure essence, the absolute form that encompasses all beautiful things. This experience of seeing the form of beauty is akin to mystical visions described in ancient texts. It's not about the beauty we perceive with our senses, but an ethereal essence that transcends physical form. Think of it like the experience of a divine light in religious texts, where the sight of pure radiance is said to illuminate the soul rather than the eyes. It's an encounter that surpasses ordinary perception and touches the deepest recesses of our being. According to Diotima, this vision is not fleeting, but a permanent and profound state of mind. Once one has glimpsed the form of beauty, they are forever changed, their souls enlightened by an eternal truth that guides them in all aspects of life. This ultimate union with beauty is not achieved through physical union, but through spiritual and intellectual pursuit. It's a journey that demands overcoming the pain and separation inherent in love, transforming suffering into profound wisdom. In this vision, love is not just about finding another half, but about uniting with the divine essence of beauty itself. It's a culminating experience that brings one closer to the realm of gods and immortal truths. Such a vision provides a profound glimpse into the ultimate destination on Diotima's ladder of love, offering not just an ideal but a spiritual goal that elevates love from mere attraction to divine wisdom and eternal enlightenment. As Diotima's speech unveils the profound ladder of love, it becomes clear that friendship plays a crucial role in this spiritual journey. According to Plato, the term philos, often translated as friendship, refers to a deep bond that shares values and virtues. This shared understanding and mutual respect are essential components in the journey from physical love to appreciating the beauty within souls. As lovers ascend Diotima's ladder, their bond deepens, fostering intellectual growth. This mutual growth and understanding act as a stepping stone towards appreciating the beauty within institutions. Thus, friendship is not merely an emotional bond, but a necessary component in the spiritual journey of love. It serves as a bridge between physical attraction and divine wisdom, illustrating the profound nature of love's ascent. By embracing the virtues and values shared with a friend, one climbs further up the ladder of love. Ultimately, this path leads to the contemplation of absolute beauty and a direct encounter with divine wisdom. In this way, friendship becomes an integral part of the spiritual journey that love entails. She describes two forms of procreation, physical and spiritual. Physical procreation involves the creation of mortal offspring, while spiritual procreation concerns the birth of immortal ideas. Diotima believes that true creativity stems from spiritual procreation, giving birth to ideas that have a lasting impact on the world. She connects this idea of spiritual procreation with beauty and creativity, asserting that the most beautiful offspring are those born from a love for wisdom. Artists, philosophers, and poets are examples of individuals who engage in spiritual procreation, giving birth to ideas that transcend physical boundaries. In this way, the creative process becomes a manifestation of one's spiritual growth and connection to higher beauty. The pursuit of divine wisdom is the ultimate goal of this spiritual journey, which Diotima likens to giving birth to the highest form of beauty. Thus, love, in its highest form, is seen not just as a fleeting emotion, but as a means to create lasting divine offspring through the act of spiritual procreation. Diotima's theory reveals that the creative process is a profound expression of one's connection to divine wisdom and beauty, making love not just about passion, but about enlightenment. In this way, the ladder of love that Diotima describes leads from physical attraction to the divine wisdom and beauty of spiritual procreation. According to Plato, every physical object or concept has an ideal form, an eternal, unchanging essence that defines it. This idea extends beyond mere beauty and encompasses all forms, such as goodness and truth. For Plato, beauty is not merely a physical attribute, but an eternal form that embodies the essence of perfection. This form is the ultimate ideal that all beautiful things strive to emulate. The relationship between beauty and other forms, such as goodness and truth, is intricately linked in Platonic thought. As we climb higher on Diotima's ladder, our love begins to encompass these broader ideals. The pursuit of wisdom and truth becomes the ultimate goal of love as it guides us towards divine understanding. This connection between beauty and other forms underscores how Platonic forms support Diotima's ladder by providing a structured pathway to spiritual growth. By understanding this, we deepen our grasp of how beauty, as a Platonic form, serves as a beacon guiding us on our journey towards ultimate wisdom and union with it. Aristotle, a renowned philosopher who was Plato's student, of a different view on love. Unlike Diotima's ladder, Aristotle saw love not as a means to ascend to higher realms, but rather as a foundation for virtuous living. Aristotle believed that love, particularly between friends, was essential for cultivating virtue and leading a moral life. This view is encapsulated in his work, Nicomachean Ethics, where he asserts that true friendship is the highest form of human relationship. Neoplatonists like Plotinus and Proclus saw love as the force that brings order to chaos, aligning with Plato's idea of love as a means to ascend towards divine wisdom. Existentialists like Kierkegaard and Sartre offer yet another perspective, emphasizing the role of individual choice and subjectivity in love. They argue that love is a deeply personal and sometimes paradoxical experience that cannot be confined to a structured ladder or hierarchy. While Diotima's theory provides a clear pathway, existentialists emphasize the unique and often conflicting nature of human relationships. Diotima's ladder of love stands out for its structured progression from physical beauty to ultimate wisdom, offering a comprehensive framework that resonates deeply with Platonic ideals. By comparing Diotima's theory to these other philosophical views, we appreciate the depth and uniqueness of her vision while acknowledging the rich diversity within the discourse on love. For Diotima, this journey begins with recognizing and appreciating one's own beauty. She considers self-love as a necessary step in developing the capacity to love others. Self-love, according to Diotima, is not about narcissism or selfishness, but about acknowledging and valuing one's own worth as a starting point. From here, we advance to loving the beauty of souls, then to admiring the beauty in laws and institutions, and finally to appreciating the beauty in knowledge and sciences. As we climb higher on Diotima's ladder of love, our perspective widens, moving from physical beauty to moral beauty, and eventually to divine wisdom. The internal process involved in this ascent is transformative. It involves a deepening self-awareness that expands our capacity for love and appreciation of beauty in all its forms. This journey culminates in the direct encounter with absolute beauty, which Diotima suggests is the source of great poetry and art. This insight into self-love reveals the profound internal work required to ascend Diotima's ladder of love. The first step on this journey involves recognizing beauty in individual bodies. This phase emphasizes the immediate and tangible aspects of attraction, setting the stage for deeper exploration. The next phase involves recognizing beauty in souls rather than just physical forms. Here, attraction becomes less about appearances and more about inner qualities, fostering a deeper moral appreciation. This evolution continues with the realization that beauty can also be found in institutions and laws, reflecting a more mature understanding of societal values and ethics. As one climbs higher on the ladder, they begin to appreciate the beauty in knowledge and sciences, indicating a spiritual growth and a deepening commitment to wisdom. This journey illustrates how moral growth is intricately tied to the progression from physical attraction to divine wisdom, offering a profound insight into the transformative power of love. For Diotima, the journey begins with an appreciation for physical beauty, whether it's the elegance of a person or the grandeur of nature. Beauty in art and nature serves as a stepping stone, guiding us from admiring individual forms to recognizing the underlying principles of harmony and proportion. This is where aesthetic experiences become transformative. They teach us to see beyond the surface to the essential beauty within. Imagine appreciating the symmetry in a flower's petals or the rhythm of waves crashing against rocks. From there, we progress to love for souls, where the beauty of character and virtue shines through. The beauty in a moral action or a noble thought becomes more striking than any physical appearance. According to her, the pursuit of love is not bound by the fleeting nature of human life. Diotima believes that true love transcends time, aiming for something eternal. She introduces the concept of begetting and giving birth in beauty. This is not merely about physical procreation, but a spiritual journey. This is the first rung on her ladder of love, a physical attraction that can lead to something far more profound. She posits that as one ascends this ladder, they come to see beauty in souls. Here, love becomes less about physical features and more about the essence of another person. At this peak, love is no longer fleeting or temporal, but an eternal quest for understanding and truth. This journey from the physical to the divine shows how love transcends the limitations of time. Diotima's theory offers a profound perspective on love that resonates across different epochs. Her eternal vision of love underscores the enduring relevance of her teachings in a world where time is often seen as ephemeral. In a cosmos that appears to be constantly changing, Diotima's theory provides a timeless anchor for our understanding of love's true nature. And as we continue to explore the mysteries of love and existence, Diotima's wisdom serves as a beacon guiding us towards eternal truths. Imagine a group of people chained in a cave, facing a wall. Behind them burns a fire, casting shadows on the wall that they mistake for reality. This progression parallels the journey in the Allegory of the cave, where those who escape their bonds and step into the light gradually perceive more of reality, from shadows to reflections, then to actual objects. As love advances from physical attraction to the beauty in souls, it mirrors those who venture further into the cave's entrance, encountering reflections of real objects under natural light. The analogy holds, just as stepping into the sunlight reveals a world beyond mere shadows and reflections, so too does love's journey reveal the ultimate form of beauty and truth. Through this parallel, Plato illuminates how love can serve as a pathway to enlightenment, from the darkness of ignorance and physical attraction to the radiant light of divine wisdom. As we ponder Diotima's teachings, we are reminded that love is not a fleeting emotion, but a profound journey towards understanding the eternal and divine. reflecting on the allegory of the cave alongside Diotima's ladder of love, invites us to see our own journey towards self-awareness and enlightenment in a new light. Diotima explains that this longing begins at the lowest rung of her ladder, where we are drawn to the beauty in a single body, a fleeting and imperfect reflection of absolute beauty. Further ascending, we come to value not just individual souls, but also the beauty in laws and institutions, the harmonious order that governs societies. At this point, love becomes a pursuit of knowledge and wisdom, recognizing that true beauty is found not only in the physical and moral realms, but also in intellectual excellence. This final rung is where the spiritual journey culminates, aligning our mortal lives with the divine wisdom that resides in the realm of ideas. Thus, through each stage of love's ascent, the form of beauty serves as a guiding light, propelling us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. Diotima's ladder of love, as outlined in Plato's Symposium, is a profound journey that starts with physical attraction and ascends to divine wisdom. This concept resonates deeply with the Christian notion of agape, selfless, unconditional love. While Eros in Greek philosophy is often associated with physical desire and personal fulfillment, Christian agape emphasizes the spiritual and self-sacrificial aspects of love. Agape, much like Diotima's ladder, is a transformative process that elevates one from worldly concerns to divine connection. Both Eros and Agape involve a journey toward higher understanding and spiritual growth. For Diotima, this means ascending through various forms of beauty. In Christianity, this journey is encapsulated in the teachings of Jesus, who embodied agape love by sacrificing himself for humanity's spiritual redemption. The ladder of love and the concept of agape share a common thread. They both advocate for transcending worldly desires to attain a higher, more divine state of being. However, Eros and Agape diverge in their emphasis on physical versus spiritual love. Eros begins with the body, while Agape is rooted in selfless devotion. Despite these differences, both philosophies offer a path to enlightenment and spiritual maturity through love's transformative power. The enduring relevance of Diotima's theory lies in its ability to resonate with diverse cultural contexts, including those that practice agape love. Thus, the ladder of love and the concept of agape serve as timeless guides for spiritual growth across different philosophical traditions. In both Eros and Agape, love is not merely a fleeting emotion, but an enduring journey toward ultimate wisdom and connection to the divine. This journey begins with the attraction to a single beautiful body, then expands to encompass all forms of beauty. As love progresses, it embraces the beauty in souls, laws, knowledge, and finally, divine wisdom itself. Diotima teaches that true creativity within love is not just about producing offspring, but also about generating ideas and virtues that outlive the physical body. She posits that the birth of ideas and virtues through love is a form of eternal legacy, one that continues to influence future generations long after the lover has passed. For Diotima, this creative process ensures that aspects of the lover live on, woven into the fabric of society and culture. She believes that through love's spiritual journey, we achieve a kind of immortality, not by surviving death, but by leaving an indelible mark on the world. This mark is our ideas and virtues, which guide future generations, ensuring that our essence remains vital even after we are gone. In this way, love transcends the boundaries of mortal life, offering a form of enduring significance and connection to the divine. Diotima's vision of love thus reveals that immortality is not something we achieve after death, but rather through our creative contributions during our lives, leaving a legacy that outlasts our mortal forms. One day, a prisoner is freed from his chains and led out of the cave into the sunlight. At first, he is blinded by the brilliance of the sun, unable to see anything clearly. As his eyes adjust, he begins to perceive the true nature of reality. the forms and shapes that cast the shadows on the cave wall. This experience is analogous to Diotima's ladder of love, where one ascends from physical beauty to intellectual contemplation. Returning to the cave, the now enlightened prisoner struggles to communicate his newfound understanding to those still chained, who remain skeptical of anything beyond their familiar shadows. Plato's allegory of the cave thus illustrates the profound journey from mere perception to genuine understanding, mirroring Diotima's teachings on love as a pathway towards divine wisdom. This allegory serves as a potent reminder that true enlightenment lies not merely in physical encounters, but in the intellectual and spiritual growth they catalyze. It deepens our appreciation for love's role as a guiding force, propelling us from the familiar confines of physical attraction to the expansive realms of philosophical contemplation. In doing so, Plato's philosophy not only elucidates the nature of love, but also highlights its transformative potential in shaping our understanding and evolution as beings. In the Diotima speech, Plato reveals that love is not merely a pursuit of the beautiful or good, it is an ascension toward moral growth and virtue. From here, our journey ascends to the love of all bodies, moving beyond individual attractions and into a broader appreciation. Diotima emphasizes that as we climb higher, our love deepens. It moves beyond mere appreciation to the love of laws and institutions, and adherence to justice and order. This fourth rung teaches us that true love is not just about personal desires, but also about upholding the structures that foster a just and temperate society. This stage requires us to embrace learning and growth, embodying the virtue of courage in the pursuit of wisdom. In this final stage, love encompasses all virtues: courage, temperance, justice, and more. It is the complete spiritual evolution that Plato envisions. This progression resonates with ancient Greek myths, where love stories often embody a journey towards the divine. One such tale is that of Eros and Psyche. The myth begins with Psyche, a mortal princess of extraordinary beauty who catches the eye of Eros, the god of love himself. Intrigued by her radiance, Eros is drawn to Psyche but remains hidden from her sight. Their love story unfolds in the darkness of night. Psyche's sisters, jealous of her happiness, plant seeds of doubt in her mind about Eros's true form. Driven by curiosity and a desire for certainty, Psyche decides to unveil her lover's identity. She lights an oil lamp and discovers that Eros is not a monster, but a winged god. But her action has dire consequences. A drop of hot oil from the lamp falls on Eros's shoulder, burning him. Injured and angered by her disobedience, Eros flees, leaving Psyche to wander in search of him. Her journey mirrors Diotima's ladder, from loving a particular body to seeking the divine. Along the way, she faces trials set by the gods. Finally, after enduring hardships and transformations, Psyche finds Eros again. This time, she is ready for divine union, having undergone a spiritual growth that transcends physical love. Their reunion signifies not just the joining of two lovers, but also the union of a mortal with the divine, a symbol of love's transformative power. This myth, like Diotima's teachings, underscores that love is not merely a physical attraction, but a journey towards spiritual evolution and divine connection. Thus, the tale of Eros and Psyche beautifully illustrates the profound nature of love as a spiritual journey from physical attraction to divine wisdom, enhancing our appreciation for love's transformative power and its deep connection to the divine. Plato's vision of an ideal society, as laid out in his work The Republic, envisions a harmonious state governed by philosophers who have ascended to a higher form of wisdom. In this context, Diotima's ladder of love provides a framework that aligns well with Plato's ideals. Next, one learns to appreciate the beauty within souls, then the beauty found in laws and institutions. The journey continues with an appreciation for the beauty of knowledge and sciences, culminating in contemplation of absolute beauty. This progression mirrors the journey Plato's philosophers undertake to reach their highest form of wisdom. In an ideal society governed by such wise individuals, love would permeate every aspect of governance and social order. This love is not merely romantic, but a spiritual pursuit that seeks to elevate the self and others to higher forms of wisdom. In this ideal society, relationships would be built on mutual respect, understanding, and a shared quest for knowledge. The role of governance would be to nurture this love and provide the conditions for its growth and flourishing. In essence, Plato's ideal society is one where love serves as the foundation for building a just and harmonious community. This vision broadens our understanding of Diotima's theory, showing how love is foundational for creating an ideal community. By ascending the ladder of love, we not only reach divine wisdom, but also contribute to the building of a harmonious and just society. In ancient Greek philosophy, the concept of Eros is foundational to understanding love and desire. Unlike our modern notion of romantic love, which often focuses on personal attraction and affection, Eros in ancient Greece encompassed a broader range of desires, from the physical to the spiritual. Diotima's theory posits that all mortal beings, both male and female, are inherently driven by Eros, a longing for reproduction, not just physically but also psychically. This drives us to create in various forms, whether it be through procreation or the pursuit of wisdom. She argues that love is not merely about finding one's other half, but is instead a ladder to the beautiful and the good. Through this journey, love elevates from mere physical attraction to divine wisdom. In Plato's Symposium, Diotima reveals that love is not merely a journey to find one's other half, but a spiritual ascent toward the beautiful and the good. This journey of love can be visualized as a ladder with several rungs, each representing a level of understanding. At the base of this ladder lies physical attraction, the initial pull that draws us to another person's beauty. The next step involves a deepening of our love, moving from the physical to the psychic realm, falling in love with a person's soul. Self-discovery plays a crucial role here. Socrates, known for his emphasis on self-knowledge, taught that knowing oneself is the foundation of wisdom. For Diotima, this step on the ladder requires an inward journey, exploring one's own soul to understand and appreciate its beauty. From there, love evolves into a deeper admiration for moral and institutional beauty, valuing the laws and customs that make society just and harmonious. As we continue to climb the ladder, our love for wisdom and knowledge grows, appreciating not just physical or moral beauty, but the beauty found in intellectual pursuits. This journey, marked by self-discovery and personal growth, is what makes love such a profound experience, transforming mere physical attraction into spiritual enlightenment. In the ancient world of Greek philosophy, mortality was not merely a concept, but a profound reality that shaped human thought and existence. This journey into understanding love's role in confronting death begins with Plato's Symposium, where love is explored as a path to immortality. For the ancient Greeks, immortality was not found in the fleeting physical world, but in the eternal forms, the Platonic ideals that transcend time and mortal limitations. Love for these eternal forms allows one to transcend physical limitations and connect with the divine. Diotima's ladder of love illustrates this journey. This spiritual connection offered a path to overcoming the fear of death by embracing an eternal existence beyond the mortal realm. Plato's philosophy echoes this idea in The Republic, where he describes the immortality of the soul. In this context, love becomes a force that not only elevates one's existence, but also provides solace and guidance in facing mortality. The idea is that by loving something eternal, one can achieve a form of immortality that surpasses physical death. Thus, the profound journey of love from its beginnings in physical attraction to its ultimate goal of divine wisdom offers a pathway to transcend mortal fears and embrace an eternal existence. The practical application of Diotima's ladder is transformative in daily life, echoing ancient Greek ethics. Diotima's theory posits that love begins with admiration for an individual's beauty and grows into a profound appreciation of the essence of beauty itself. In practical terms, this means that rather than fixating on physical attributes alone, we should strive to appreciate the inner beauty and moral qualities of those around us. For instance, a couple's admiration for each other's appearances can evolve into a deeper love that cherishes shared values and moral virtues. This progression elevates the relationship from mere physical attraction to a profound bond rooted in mutual respect and admiration. In the broader societal context, Diotima's ladder encourages us to look beyond superficial differences and appreciate the inherent worth of all individuals. This principle can be seen in ancient Greek practices such as philanthropy and hospitality, which emphasize the value of every human being. By fostering an environment where each person is valued for their unique qualities and contributions, we create a more harmonious society. In personal development, Diotima's theory prompts us to cultivate our own inner beauty and moral integrity. As we grow spiritually, our appreciation for beauty in others deepens, reflecting the wisdom and virtue within us. Ultimately, Diotima's ladder bridges the theoretical foundation of love with practical advice for enriching our relationships and personal lives. By embracing the journey from physical attraction to divine wisdom, we can transform our everyday interactions and relationships into profound, meaningful experiences. Diotima, introduced by Socrates, was a priestess and seer from Mantinea in Arcadia, known for her insights into the nature of love. Further along this path, one comes to appreciate the beauty in laws and institutions, then the beauty in knowledge and wisdom. Ultimately, Diotima teaches that this spiritual journey culminates in contemplating absolute beauty itself, leading to an encounter with divine wisdom. This perspective offers a deeper understanding of love within the Platonic tradition, highlighting its potential as a pathway to spiritual enlightenment. In this light, every interaction and relationship can become part of a grand pursuit of wisdom and truth, elevating the mundane to the extraordinary. This spiritual perspective on love invites us to see each connection as an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. In the realm of Platonic philosophy, one concept stands as a cornerstone: the theory of forms. According to this view, our world is not merely a collection of physical objects, but rather a reflection of eternal and unchanging ideas or forms. These forms are the true essence of things, perfect, timeless, and universal. Everything we perceive in our tangible world is merely a shadow or imitation of these higher realities. For Plato, the nature of beauty falls under this philosophical framework. Beauty, as we understand it in our everyday experience, is not the ultimate form of beauty, but rather a faint reflection of it. Understanding this philosophical underpinning sheds light on Diotima's profound teachings, revealing love as a transformative journey from the temporal to the eternal. According to Diotima, the ultimate goal of love is not fleeting physical pleasure, but rather an enduring form of immortality. She posits that true love involves the creation and transmission of knowledge and virtue, ensuring one's legacy lives on long after the physical body has vanished. This path to immortality is not about personal survival, but about the perpetuation of one's wisdom and values through future generations. Diotima teaches that by instilling virtuous qualities in others, a person can achieve a form of eternal life, where their values and teachings continue to influence the world. She uses an analogy: giving birth to spiritual children who will carry on your legacy is akin to producing physical offspring, but far more significant. For Diotima, this transcendent love elevates lovers beyond the mortal realm, granting them a form of immortality through their enduring influence. In essence, Diotima's ladder of love illustrates that true love is not about the temporary but the eternal, a path to immortality through the perpetuation of wisdom and virtue. Understanding love in this profound manner reveals its transcendent nature, offering a glimpse into the divine wisdom that Plato's teachings aspire to convey. From there, Diotima suggests that love should turn its attention towards the beauty of souls. This shift signifies a deeper understanding of love as more than just physical attraction. She continues, pointing out that true appreciation lies not only in the bodies and souls, but also in the beauty of laws and institutions, a love for what is just and right. Diotima, in her wisdom, emphasizes the importance of introspection and self-discovery as integral to loving relationships. According to her teachings, true love is not merely an outward journey, but also an inward exploration. She explains that when we engage in love, we must first gaze upon ourselves with the same intensity and curiosity as we do when looking at others. This introspection helps us to better understand our own desires, fears, and motivations, crucial aspects of ourselves that can often remain hidden. By understanding ourselves more deeply, we are better equipped to navigate the complexities of love and to ascend higher on Diotima's ladder. This inward journey complements the outward ascent on Diotima's ladder, making the spiritual journey of love complete and profound. In this way, self-discovery becomes not just a personal endeavor, but an essential part of the larger quest for wisdom and truth in our relationships with others. Thus, Diotima's teachings underscore that love is not merely a means to find another, but also a path to discover and understand oneself. And it is this dual journey, both inward and outward, that elevates love from a simple emotion to a transformative spiritual experience. As we delve deeper into ourselves, we begin to see the world through a lens of greater understanding and compassion, moving ever closer to the divine wisdom that lies at the summit of Diotima's ladder. For in love, we are not just seeking another, but also striving for our own true selves. It was in ancient Athens that a profound theory of love emerged through the art of philosophical dialogue. This method, favored by Socrates and Plato, uses questions and answers to delve into the nature of ideas and their interconnections. The dialogue begins with Diotima questioning Socrates' belief that Eros, or love, is simply the desire for beautiful things. She asserts that this view oversimplifies the complexity of human emotions. In this exchange, we see the power of philosophical dialogue. Through questioning, Socrates and Diotima explore love's intricacies, moving from its most basic form to a more profound understanding. Through their exchange, the idea that love is not merely about finding one's other half, but rather a journey towards self-improvement and divine connection becomes clear. This profound revelation would not have been possible without the method of philosophical dialogue, a testament to its ability to illuminate complex truths through careful questioning and patient exploration. The Symposium thus demonstrates how discourse can unveil the deepest philosophical insights, transforming our understanding of love from a simple desire to an exalted spiritual quest. Each step on this ladder involves a deeper understanding and appreciation of beauty. Initially, love is directed toward the beauty of an individual body. However, Diotima emphasizes that true growth in love entails moving beyond this egocentric focus. Subsequently, one must appreciate the beauty present in laws and institutions. Recognizing that moral beauty underpins societal structures is crucial for a more altruistic and socially conscious love. Next, the ladder leads one to love the beauty of knowledge and wisdom. This step highlights the intellectual growth necessary for a deeper spiritual connection, valuing learning and understanding as integral components of love. Diotima teaches that, to reach this highest form of love, one must overcome self-centered desires and transcend the ego. This process requires moving beyond physical gratification and personal gain to a state of pure altruism and spiritual connection. Such self-transcendence is essential for achieving the highest form of love, as it allows one to experience a direct union with divine wisdom. This ultimate state of love represents the spiritual growth and transformation envisioned by Plato's Symposium. In ancient Greek society, initiation rituals played a crucial role in the spiritual development of youth. These rites were not mere ceremonies, but profound transformations designed to elevate individuals from their ordinary selves into spiritually initiated beings. Plato's Symposium draws on this tradition, presenting love as an analogous process of spiritual initiation. In ancient Greece, mysticism was deeply intertwined with philosophy. Mystery cults and initiation rites offered spiritual experiences that transcended ordinary existence, offering glimpses of a higher reality. Plato's incorporation of these mystical elements into his philosophy underscores the transformative power he ascribes to love. Just as initiates in mystery cults experienced a spiritual awakening, lovers on Diotima's ladder undergo a series of revelations that gradually unveil the divine. In this ultimate state of union, the lover experiences a direct communion with the eternal and transcendent. It is through this spiritual growth and transformation that love becomes more than just an emotional attachment. It is a pathway to divine wisdom. This vision of love as a spiritual initiation resonates deeply with Plato's overall philosophy. It suggests that our earthly experiences are but steps towards an ultimate spiritual enlightenment. Love, in this context, is not fleeting or superficial, but a profound journey of self-discovery and spiritual elevation. According to Diotima, love starts with physical attraction and gradually elevates to an intellectual pursuit through contemplative inquiry. She argues that the true nature of love lies not in physical beauty, but in its ability to guide us toward understanding and appreciating the beauty in souls. As we delve deeper, Diotima teaches that this love for souls can lead to an appreciation of the beauty in laws and institutions, a form of intellectual love. The Symposium thus unveils love as a profound philosophical practice that, through contemplation, guides us from mere physical attraction to divine wisdom. Beyond the walls of Agathon's Symposium, a tale of love and transformation unfolds in ancient Greek mythology. The story of Eros, the god of love, and Psyche, a mortal princess, is one that has echoed through generations. Psyche, known for her extraordinary beauty, was said to be so lovely that people began to worship her as a goddess. This drew the jealousy of Aphrodite, who sent Eros to make Psyche fall in love with something unworthy, hoping to diminish her beauty. However, as Eros gazed upon Psyche, he found himself captivated by her radiance and fell in love with her. Their love affair was shrouded in darkness as Eros visited Psyche only at night, forbidding her from ever seeing his face. Yet Psyche's sisters, fueled by jealousy, persuaded her to look upon Eros while he slept. As she lit the oil lamp, a drop of hot wax fell onto Eros's shoulder, waking him. In his anger, Eros left Psyche, who then embarked on a perilous journey to find him again. Aphrodite, pleased with Psyche's devotion, allowed her to complete a series of trials to prove her love. Finally, Aphrodite granted them immortality, symbolizing the transformation of their love from physical attraction to eternal union. In the ancient Greek city of Athens, love was not merely a fleeting emotion, but a profound spiritual journey, akin to an initiation rite that transformed one's soul. The Greeks understood love as a means of transcending the physical world and ascending to a higher plane of existence. This belief is beautifully illustrated in Plato's Symposium. In ancient Greek culture, initiation rituals were integral to spiritual growth and personal transformation. These rites often involved a symbolic death and rebirth, signifying the shedding of old identities and the emergence of new, enlightened selves. The Eleusinian mysteries, for example, were sacred initiation rituals that promised participants a deeper understanding of life and death. In this context, Diotima's teachings can be seen as mirroring these ancient initiation practices. Ascending the ladder of love, one leaves behind mere physical attraction and embarks on a journey toward true spiritual understanding. This transformative process echoes the initiation rites, where the initiate sheds their old self to emerge reborn and spiritually elevated. Diotima's theory underscores that love is not a static emotion, but an active, spiritual endeavor, a profound initiation rite of the soul. Thus, love becomes a means through which one transcends their mundane existence and ascends to a higher plane of divine wisdom. As we delve deeper into Diotima's theory of love, we uncover a profound metaphysical aspect that elevates the spiritual journey from mere physical attraction to divine wisdom. This is the realm of the form of beauty, a transcendent ideal that exists beyond our mortal world. Imagine a beautiful flower in full bloom. Its petals, its scent, and its vibrant hues captivate us. This is physical beauty, a manifestation of the form of beauty that Diotima speaks of. The form of beauty, according to Plato, resides in a metaphysical realm. It is not confined to the fleeting beauty we see in the physical world. Rather, it encompasses all that is beautiful. Every act of love, every appreciation of beauty, be it a sunset or a poem, is a recognition of this form. It is the ultimate standard against which all physical manifestations are measured. Beauty, in its absolute form, is not something we see or touch. It is an idea, a conceptual perfection that our minds can only strive to comprehend. Diotima's theory reveals love as a spiritual quest. It begins with the recognition of physical beauty and climaxes with the realization of divine wisdom embodied in the form of beauty. This metaphysical journey is not just about loving a particular person or object. It's about understanding and connecting with an ultimate ideal that transcends time and space. Thus, love becomes not just an emotional experience, but a philosophical pursuit that leads us to the highest form of beauty and divine understanding. In this light, every act of love is a step towards grasping an eternal truth, a truth that transcends our physical existence. In ancient Greek philosophy, Platonic love was not merely a form of affection devoid of physical intimacy. Rather, it encapsulated the idealized concept of pure and spiritual bonding. Within Diotima's ascension model, Platonic love holds a significant position as it transcends physical desires, elevating the relationship towards a more profound spiritual connection. In the context of Plato's Symposium, Diotima explains that love originates from a deep sense of lack or incompleteness within oneself. This initial step is akin to the recognition of one's own imperfections. Further along the ladder, love evolves to admiring the beauty in souls. This stage signifies a shift from physical appearances towards the recognition of inner virtues and moral excellence. In this framework, the concept of Platonic extends beyond just an absence of physical intimacy. It underscores the pursuit of wisdom and beauty in their most profound forms. This spiritual journey aligns with the ideals of ancient Greek philosophers like Socrates and Plato himself. Modern interpretations often oversimplify this nuanced view by equating Platonic love purely with non-romantic relationships. However, in the context of Plato's Symposium, it represents a profound pathway towards higher understanding and divine connection. Plato believed in the immortality of the soul, seeing it as separate from and superior to the physical body. This dualism is foundational in Platonic thought, where the soul seeks to transcend the limitations of the material world. Diotima's theory suggests that love acts as a catalyst for this spiritual ascent. She describes a ladder of love with 7 rungs, each step elevating our understanding from physical attraction to divine wisdom. Through this journey, Plato suggests that our souls can achieve a form of immortality by connecting with the eternal and divine. This profound spiritual pathway transcends our physical selves, echoing Plato's metaphysical belief in the soul's superiority. Diotima's teachings on love offer a roadmap for elevating our understanding beyond the physical world, aligning with Plato's dualistic views. By embracing this journey, we can ascend towards a divine connection that outlasts the limitations of our mortal bodies.